Welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Motor Racing Team. This episode we're talking about IMM. Yes, the International Mini Meet, Germany. Welcome to the Gentleman's Motor Racing Team, where we are competing in motorsport as a fun experience, and we're probably unique as most of our sponsorship is through crowdfunding from lovely people like you. Your support, as always, is hugely appreciated. Thank you very much. For those that don't know, the International Mini Meet is organised by a mini club in whatever country each year, and then en masse, mini enthusiasts from all over the world descend for a great long weekend of mini fun and partying. This year, it was in Germany. So the question was, which car do we take? Of course, Bernie the 1275 GT. That's exactly what he was being built for.
The goal, we've got to have a goal. The 2016 International Mini Meet.
Yep, he's not quite finished. So unfortunately, Bernie was not an option. The other option was our Mark 1. However, he is getting a little bit tired, and I think such a long road trip, he needs a bit of work before we sort of object him to such a big long trip. The Rally Mini. Yeah, so this was my next option, and I was really excited about it. I thought, we'll put a roof rack on him, we can put the suitcases on, because there's absolutely no room in a Rally Mini for luggage and things like that. And when we did Brighton Speed Trials, that was our test. We thought, yeah, we'll drive it, we'll do a long trip. Thanks to our intercom sponsors, we got some great headsets. To be honest, it wasn't too bad, but driving from the Isle of Wight to Brighton and back, which is only like 60 miles each way, yeah, that was enough. And for us to be able to, do what, 2,000k plus, we thought, no, that's a little bit too much. Straight cut gearbox and everything else. Great fun in theory, but in practice, no. So already we knew that we were going to take Dad's Binny Cooper S. However, on the Isle of Wight sprint, it died. Big time, engine wise. If you haven't seen that, please check out the video and see if you can figure out or let us know what you think is wrong with the engine. Done. So unfortunately, that left us with no real vehicle, or at least a mini to take. Could have taken, a non-mini, could have taken the service van maybe, but that's not really what we wanted to do. So I kind of started to look for another Binny, basically, and it just so happened this turned up as a 2004 Mini Cooper convertible. Bargain at £500. It's got a reconditioned gearbox in it, it's got 4 new tyres, 12 months MOT. A convertible, perfect for the Isle of Wight where it never rains, and we can just enjoy it driving to IMM, do the event, come back, flog it, brilliant. However, it did need a clutch. Loads of people told me, yes, it is very easy, but you basically have to disassemble the whole front of the car. The whole front needs to come off, subframe needs to come out, all that sort of malarkey. It probably took me 2 days to pull it to bits and 2 days to put it back together again. That's obviously not all day. That's just, in my time after work and things like that. So I managed to complete that a week before we were supposed to leave. And during that week, we drove around the island. It was obviously super sunny, not an issue at all. And we went, this is going to be great fun. So the day that we were supposed to leave the island, we were booked on the car ferry at 5 p.m. I had the day off, so I thought, you know what, I'll go into town, I'll go to the gym, I'll fill it up with petrol, come back, I can pack my bags, and then we can go. Nice and leisurely start to the holiday. Oh no, basically when I went to fill it up with petrol, there was just water leaking out the front of the car, and I was like, oh, what, really, today? And so I thought, it's either a split hose, a busted radiator, could be anything. So I went to our local motor factors and I bought a radiator, I bought hoses, I bought clips, I bought all sorts of things, because I thought, when I get home, I've still got all afternoon to try and fix it before we go to the ferry. I'm panicking, thinking it's the radiator, so just popped into Euro Parts, got myself a new rad, That's going to go on the back seat, and if I don't use it, apparently I can take it back and get a refund. That's cool, isn't it? Thank you, Euro Parts. So anyway, after I've loaded up the car from the motor factors, I started to drive home. All of a sudden, the brakes failed. Now, genuinely, the red light on the dashboard came on and the pedal was super spongy. And I'm like, no, really, come on. So I limped home and popped into one of our local garages. They were really nice. Stuck it on the 4-post ramp to have a look at it, and basically the diagnosis was the master cylinder's shot. This was about 11 o'clock. We're on the 5 o'clock ferry. Again, they said it's really easy to change. 2 bolts and off it'll come. So, okay. So, went into town, went round all the motor factories to look for a master cylinder. Unfortunately, everyone said, yeah, we can get one for you tomorrow. And I went, oh, but I need it now. Nobody had one in stock. On my way back home, I was thinking, that's it. That's our IMM over before it's even started. And then it dawned on me, we've got Dad's Binny Cooper S out of action. If that master cylinder is the same part number as the one we need, we're sorted. Okay. Dad's Binny Cooper S, it says BMW 22 down there. That says BMW 22. I'm gonna guess they're the same. Yep, part number, exactly the same. And quite rightly, swapping it over was a doddle. Mum and Dad came round to help me bleed the brakes, and we managed to finish the car, get it done an hour before the ferry left. So at 4 o'clock, done. Oh my goodness, I had just enough time to go indoors, have a shower, pack my bags, get in the car, and then we were off. Would you believe it? Is this a sign of things to come? Who knows? I must tell you the name of the Mini. The name of the Mini is Donnie, because the lady we bought it off was a fan of Donnie Osmond when she was younger. And if you look at the number plate, yeah, you could pretty much say there's a bit of a Donnie in there. So she named him Donnie. We've carried it on. He is known as Donnie, the Binny Cooper convertible. So driving down to the Euro, we decided to go to the continent on the Euro tunnel. That's another thing. When I wanted to take the Rally Mini with a roof rack, I actually did the thing on the computer, and basically if you put a roof rack on a car, even if it's a classic Mini, they have to put you in the single deck carriage on the Euro tunnel, and that really ramps the price up. And I said to them, I went, yeah, but even if with a roof rack and luggage on the top, I'll be smaller than some of the people carriers that are going to be going in. And they went, yeah, it doesn't matter. You put a bike rack on the back or you put a roof rack on, basically the price, it doesn't quite double, but it's not far off it. And that was another factor that put me off taking the Rally Mini down to Germany. Our route to IMM was via Katherine's parents. Katherine, my partner, who's my navigator when we go rallying, she's from Germany. Her parents still live in Germany, so what a great opportunity to go and see them. And so on that route, I was looking for interesting places to go and things to see. And one of them was the site of the Battle of Waterloo. This is our first stop on our road trip to Germany IMM. Battle of Waterloo. Big memorial. Apt that it's very raining, so we're going to go and walk to the top. So we're just discussing how do they cut the grass on the mound. Do they go round and round? But I've just got a good idea. You could have ride-on lawnmowers, like literally gravity ones. So you just go up the steps, sit on it, and go woo all the down, and then go back up again. Sussed it. Look at him stomping across his field. Get off my land. I'm just saying, it's a very basic thing, but it's amazing. It gives you depth of field all the way around this 360 panorama of the battle. And it gives you appreciation of how far away everybody was. Genuinely, I'm impressed with this. So apparently this mound was built from dirt, from, what was it, ladies with wicker baskets?
Wicker baskets.
Yeah.
I think horses the first bit, but then towards the top, yeah, just women in wicker baskets carrying all the dirt across.
Time to get your daily steps in. unlike Napoleon, we didn't wait for the rain to stop before commencing our battle. What a view. Well, for once, we're also, Catherine and myself, also on the Allied team, aren't we? Yeah, we're the Allies for a change. I was just saying that these paintings are very Harry Potter-esque.
Very impressed.
He's not very impressed, is he? Well, that was very good. I enjoyed it. It's a little bit expensive, as well, all tourist attractions are, but I think it was worth it. Bit of history, passing by, is wrong not to stop, isn't it? Right, so we're going to carry on to Germany. After a few days of chilling with Katrin's parents, which was amazing and a really nice time, we then travelled to IMM. If you haven't seen social media, it rained. It rained a lot during that event. I don't know, did it rain a lot at Bristol? I think it was just really windy at Bristol with some rain. But no, in Germany, it just rained. Obviously there were loads of stands and stalls, plenty of entertainment, either mini related or partying. And we got to meet with all of our friends and made loads of new friends. It's amazing with the IMM. We have friends that we only really know from the international mini meet from each year. And yeah, we don't see them any other time, so it is a great mini community. And one thing, BMW Mini really supported this event. They were giving out free t-shirts, cups of coffee. One thing that blew my mind, they'd reproduced the Monte Carlo, is it 1965 possibly? There's an iconic photo of the Mini coming round the corner, and they basically, just like a film set, they reproduced that. There was a big screen behind that had the mountains and the village on the hill. There was obviously the building and with the signpost, and to make it look like your car was going round the corner at speed, they made a wooden ramp. And the idea is that you reversed onto the wooden ramp and then, turn the steering wheel and look where you're going. They had magnetic number plates and side numbers to put on, basically reproducing that iconic photo, all completely free. They also had a huge range of the latest minis, and you could road test these for free. They would basically, do you want to do a road? Do you want to do a test drive? We're like, oh, yes, please. So once they just got your information off you, they were like, which one do you want to drive? And I was going, well, one of those Mini Cooper S's, please. John Cooper Works Mini Coopers, please. And they go, yeah, do you want the hybrid or the fully electric? And I was like, well, I've never driven a fully electric car before, so I'd like to have a go at that one, please. And they're going, yeah, okay, here we go. They basically gave you the keys. Well, I don't know if they did give you the keys because they don't have, do they have keys? I don't know. Don't know if they do now. But basically I said, you're gonna have to show me how to drive it. I've never driven a fully electric car. And they went, oh, it's simple. Accelerator, brake, that's it. Off you go. And they would just let you, they gave you a route if you wanted to follow it, or they just go off and have fun in it. Do you know what? Genuinely, I'm impressed. It's comfy, isn't it?
Very comfy.
It's got some poke. First time I've driven an electric car, and wow, that thing's got some poke. Right, here at IMM, they have a workshop, and Matt Green has brought a load of spares for me from the UK and an OBD reader, so hopefully we can have a play with the brakes. Oh, go on, it's not raining, let's put the roof down. So I thought it would be easier to buy a BMW Mini than fix the classic Mini to come to IMM Germany. Oh, how I was wrong. I spent, I don't know how long putting a clutch in this thing. and then literally the day before we left we had brake problems, so we managed to get here, but it's still not right. So Matt Green, infamous Matt Green's got an OBD reader, and we're going to see if we can do the brake bleeding with some tech. An R52. I must say, this is probably the best facility I've seen, because obviously, no minis, no matter what, they're going to break down, aren't they? So here at IMM Germany, look, they've given us this entire workshop for us to just come in here and do whatever you want to do. It's brilliant. Look, we've got some tools, jacks, axle stands, and a welder. I think it's going to be bad for a welder. How you doing, technician?
Establishing communications with vehicle.
Hey. Well done, good call. We're keeping on the levels. And up. Down. And up. Down.
I say that now because that's what I used to do with my dad. So
Is it?
that's how I've been trained.
Then you've been trained as a youngster.
Thank you so much. The next song is a German song, but it's called A Compliment. A compliment from Mini Cooper. We can dance, even if we can't speak German. Take it. You're right. Thank you so much. Wenn man so will, bist du das Ziel einer langen Reise, die Perfektion der besten Art und Weise, in stillen Momenten leise. Die Schaubode, der begeistert close. Ich wollte dir nur mal lieben sagen, dass du das
I don't believe it. You've broken down yourself.
Not technically broken down, just got a leak.
Got a leak.
Few issues, but
The morning you're going. That's how it works. Every road trip, literally the day before you go, something's got to go wrong, isn't it?
it's getting a bit warm when we're queuing up to come into IMM. I can smell it burning as well.
There's nothing else to do because it's raining. Yeah, it's dripping like a good one. So basically, so far we replaced the cable tie with a Jubilee clip.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that might have been it. It's not dripping now. Fixed it. One thing I want to talk to you about is breakdown cover. Now, I'm a member of the AA, and the reason for that is, yeah, I drive lots of cars that could break down. But it's an optional extra to have European cover, and I thought, well, that makes sense. So with the AA, or at least the policy that I took out, it was to get your European cover, you had to say where you were going and what car you were taking, and then they would give you, basically work out a price for you for that time. And I went, okay, best do that, because who knows. However, when I got back, I actually read the small print, and the small print basically said that repatriation of the car, so basically if you break down, say in France or Germany, if you break down and they can't fix it and you want your car taken home, they will only repatriate your car to the value of the car. So let's say that you've got a £500 Mini Cooper convertible. They will only spend up to £500 getting that car back, otherwise it's not viable. If it's not that, then basically they'll take it to the local garage and you'll have to get it disposed of or organise another way of getting the car back. Now, Germany's not that far away, but even if I wanted to get the car back from, let's say, IMM all the way back to France, over on the Euro tunnel or the ferry or wherever they go, then back to the Isle of Wight and at the Isle of Wight ferry, I think even a couple of grand is going to disappear quite quickly. So I'd be interesting to see how they value your car and whether it is actually worth them repatriating it. Maybe if you have agreed valuation on your insurance, I don't know. The other thing with our in the small print was it will not cover breakdowns due to lack of maintenance, such as cam belts. So if you haven't serviced your vehicle or changed items such as cam belts at the correct time, they will go, well, it's broken due to lack of maintenance and sorry, it's not covered. How strict they are on these rules, I don't know. I'd be interested to find out what type of breakdown that you guys have. The International Mini Meet in 2025 is back in the UK. That's not far, is it? However, I am really excited about 2026. Is that right? Yeah, 2026, because it's in Poland. I've never been to Poland, and Poland is a considerable longer drive than the drive that we've just done to Germany. So, breakdown cover. Tell me, do you bother? Is AA the best, or do you think there's a better option out there? Please, in the comments, let me know. And the other thing is, will Bernie, the 1275 GT, be ready for 2025, let alone 2026? Yeah, of course he will. So thank you very much for your support. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta for now.